What's going on, YouTube? This is Rodney with Navtastic EDC, and I want to start this video out. This is going to be an unboxing video, an unpackaging video of two packages. And I want to start out first by, I've said in a quick show and tell video of this knife today at my workplace. The knife itself is great, spectacular. I love it. Really like it. The action, the detent, the feel in the hand, just everything about this knife screams Tucson goodness. But I do not like the G10, which is sort of dry and chalky right now. Let me turn the light on for you. It's sort of dry, and a little bit of oil would fix that, or whatever. A little bit of some mineral oil or something to that effect. But I'm just not a big fan of orange, so I was thinking of doing some custom micarta, or something, carbon fiber or something. And I forgot I had this piece left over from a previous project. I've started to use this multiple times and never have. For any of you who are not familiar, this is the Uranium SFX Blue by Rafir. Now this is this gray hue color in sort of natural room light, artificial light, not natural, artificial light. And then in heavy charge light, like a flashlight, it glows in the dark green. And in natural sunlight, this turns a blue. And what this is a 3-stage epoxy. Hence you get 3 different stages: natural, artificial, and glow. And it holds these metallic little, almost number 9 circular style shavings from machining. So this is a lot, like I said in previous videos, this is something we machinists would sweep up off the floor and throw away. Well, I really thought that was cool, and I've made a couple knives. One of my Tucsons, the TS, I can't remember the name of it. It's the Ripper 17, TS17, I'm pretty sure. I ended up selling that. No longer own that. I always thought if I want another one, I could make another one, but I sold it and I put it up for auction, and someone bid on it and got it. And then I did a one from one of my subscribers, one of my friends, Poet Fisherman. He had a Civivi X-Arc that me and him worked out a deal, and I did a set of scales for his Civivi, and he was really happy with that, so I was pleased to do it. And his generosity, he got me enough for fear, and I ended up only needing to use one piece, and he said I could keep the extra scale as part of the payment. So I've been meaning to use this and never have. With that being said, I might put it in this. I think it would look pretty good, different. But we have an issue. I got home today after work and grabbed some of my pry tools and little cell phone take apart tools and stuff like that, and have briefly, not long, maybe 10 minutes worth, messed with trying to get these scales out of here. And with the combination of the fit being so precise, as you can see, there's no gapping around anywhere on the scales, on the insert. And I'm sure it's epoxied in or glued in to some effect. I'm not sure. There is no screw holes from the back side, so there's no way to press it out. So I'm sort of stuck. I don't want to get to the point to where I can't get it out and I damage this. So I have some options. I can not worry about it if I damage it and get it out of there, or I can drill some portholes. Of course the knife will be apart. I can drill 1 or 2 portholes to push it out from the backside. But then I have a through hole, something to collect dust, dirt, whatever that case may be. It would be a lightning. I could almost make lightning holes. That would be an idea I just thought of now. I could create lightning holes, because you're not going to be able to see it from the backside of the from the front side of the knife, the lightning holes would lessen the weight of the knife a little bit. That's an idea too. Let me know what y'all think about that. Do you think that's a good idea? Or should I just take this knife apart and dump in a vat of some kind of dye? One of my subs said he was thinking about doing his a burgundy, I believe. Burgundy would look pretty good. I think a purple would look really good too. Of course, here lately I've done some purple, and purple turns out to be black. So I'm not sure what I want to go there. Or do I just give up and leave it alone? I don't think I'm going to do that. But anyway, let me know what you think. This is going to be the unboxing knife for today's packages. I have 1 and 2. So I know what's in these packages. And let's see. We'll go through the top here. I'm shaking the camera. That's sharp. This is a knife. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Nope. This is a knife that I saw, as you probably guessed, on eBay at a steal of a price. It is an older one that, let's see here. I don't want to scratch what's in here. Popping the bubbles. This is a Kershaw. Okay. First look. This is the dimension. He actually taped it shut so it wouldn't open up during shipping. How cool. It is used. There is some snail trails in there. The camera really don't pick it up. You can see them a little bit, but that can be easily remedied. This is a titanium frame from Kershaw on the smaller side. Button lock that has multi-dimensional milled pattern in the front scale and none in the back, with a deep carried pocket clip available for tip up or tip down, right hand only. Oh no, left hand tip up. So that's pretty cool. I do like the look of this. I seen it and was like, wow, that's titanium. There's modding ability that can be done. You know, I can refresh it, you know, give it a washing and make it look like new, or I can put a color on it and make it whatever. I can do a two-tone where the interior layment portions are one color and the top half is a different color. I thought that, you know, it had some potential and it had the ability to be part of the collection. Now this is the 3810. It's an open frame design, blade centering. What does that look like? That's looks pretty centered, looks pretty good. I would say it has reduced taper shank backspacer standoffs. It's got a nice beefy stop pin on it. Now I was told in videos I watched and read and that the thumb studs, on one video I watched, he said the thumb studs were there for aesthetics only, that you couldn't open the knife with them. And I was thinking to myself, did Kershaw really create a knife that with thumb studs that can't be opened with thumb studs? That didn't make any sense to me. So let's see. Alright, it did not fully open. Well, it did, it just didn't sound like it. I didn't hear a whack, did you? Well, hear how quiet that is. It's locked up, no play. Wow. So you hear the, I'm not sure how this is done, but it definitely is opening up. Let's see if I can even try to fail it. All right, it did fail. So the spring assist, the assist is on the weaker side. Of course, this knife has some age to it. I believe it was, I can't say with authority when this knife come out. This is the 3810. I will try to find out and put in the description when this knife was released. It is 8CR. As long as I roll back with authority on the thumb stud, on the flipper tab, it opens up no problem. And it's solid lockup. There is no play, no side to side. There is no detent lash. It's good and solid. It almost looks like an auto, but the button does nothing to release it. It's all in the flipper or in the thumb studs. Now again, I will try to thumb stud it. As long as I flick it like a traditional knife, the assist is almost not there. It's a very weak assist. It almost, when I open up, I don't know if visually or audibly if you can tell it, to me, I don't hear that thwack of it hitting the stop pin. So it's hard for me to tell that it's not fully open. It's sort of odd. When I use the flipper, I can hear it. But I reckon I'm not getting enough momentum when I do it with the thumb studs. I really got to push it. It's locking up. I just don't hear it. This is a knife on the smaller size. Nice blade shape. A slight recurve here. Nice tip. I love this blade shape that they've got going on here, and this sort of nice, in my medium-sized hands, I still get plenty of grip on this smaller frame. The nice thumb ramp here that is jimped and feels nice, and it has thumb studs that you can see through, which is pretty cool, and the button lock almost looks similar to a three-way Maltese cross. Instead of the 4, it's a 3. I don't know if you can make that out. It's pretty cool. Sort of hourglass looking. It is sort of thick in hand. For blade length, and this will just be real quick, y'all. For blade length cutting edge, we're getting just at 3 inches. Yeah, about just a little shy of 3 inches cutting length. And overall length, we're looking, I have to measure it off scale. We're looking at about, I don't know, let's say about 7 1/4 overall length. And the frame thickness, .515 thou. Blade stock is 159 thou. So right at 4mm. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little knife. I dig it. There is no liner mechanism to disengage. You just do the push button, which makes it the button lock. But yeah, I'm digging it. I like it. I paid $15 for this. I think it was worth it. I got a good deal on it. And yeah, so good job, Kershaw. It feels pretty light, it being a titanium frame. I know it's 8CR, it's, you know, it's the subpar steel, but you know, there's nothing wrong with 8CR steel in my book. It's not a great steel, but it's not going to rust. It is what it is, you know. Put an edge on it and sharpen it when you need it. So we're looking at 140.4 grams don't know if you can see that, 140.4.5 and 4.95 ounce. So it's on the heavier side. You know, it's 2 ounces over the limit. It should be a 5-inch blade for that weight. You know, the ounce and inch rule. But hey, it's I'm sure it feels good in pocket. We'll see what it looks like in pocket. You know, if you have jeans to put it in or slacks, I'm normally a jean wearer. It is a nice deep carry, so you know the only thing you're going to see, this almost looks similar to a pen. So you know, to the unsuspecting eye, you don't have a knife in your pocket. Now if they see from the top view, of course they can see that it is a knife, but from this view it's such a deep carry it looks like a pen. So that's a nice feature with the thinner style pocket clip, and nice retention. Feels good going in, slides in nice and easy. It's not going to come out. And then on thicker style jeans, it has a nice enough ramp that you can get it started in thicker jeans. Let's see how easy it slides over. If I can get it over. Okay, in the thicker style jeans, you can see that it's getting bound on these screws, which is a thing that I wish knife companies would pay attention to. And this is a lot of knives general. There are some companies that are paying attention and listening, but not all. One mod I would like to try to make to this knife is I can find out what the hardware is and modify it for some flathead screws. I think that would be a nice quick little touch. So that is the Kershaw 3810 Dimension in HCR MOV and titanium. Now, and let's see the edge on it. It feels pretty dull, and my camera's moving all over the place. Feels pretty dull. Well, I am already at 17 minutes. I tell you, I just talk and talk and talk, don't I? And I still got another one to unbox. Okay. I'll save it to the next video. How about that? Okay, this is Rodney, Naftastic EDC. Keep that edge right. Y'all take care. God bless. Bye.